Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to Modern Builds HD. Today we're hopefully going to be completing the structure in part 4 of the general build. Then we can get onto the cool stuff like interior and final exterior. But to start this video off, we are going to be starting on exterior again. I think someone did comment in my last video like why is this grey when Junglewood is here? Do you guys think this looks cool? Please drop a comment down below. I mean, like I said, I'm building this off a real life structure, so that is exactly how it looks in real life. That wasn't my personal choice, but I'm not sure, and I want to hear you guys' opinion. I want to see if it actually does look bad or cool, because personally I think it looks fine, but you know, I always say I'm not bothered on criticism. I think it's good. I just like to know what you guys think. So you know, if it's critical, it's good. It means that I can make improvements. If it's not, then it's just it looks fine in my opinion, then I'll be fine with it. So you know, no problems. So we're just going to add some of these pressure plates down there. They just add a nice little touch. We've got our little bush garden over here, but I kind of did like it. You know, it was dirt. It was alright. You guys can keep it if you really like it, or if you're on survival and you don't really want to get any more materials, you can keep it. What I'm going to do here is just sort of detail it up a bit. So we're going to get some of these out. We're going to get some cactuses out. Hopefully they place on normal surfaces. I believe they do. Anyway, I hope they do, because if they don't, that's going to be damn annoying. So we're just going to put one here of these. Do they go on dirt? Oh yeah, it's bedrock, isn't it? Damn. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm really bad with knowing what goes on what, because literally I don't play survival or anything, so I literally have no idea. I think they go on sand, don't they? Yeah, they do go on sand. I was right. Okay. So then we're gonna go with a few of these daisies because they just look cool, and a few ferns. So let's just have a look now. Yes, that looks okay. But I think what we should do is actually bring that up one more. It just looks a little bit better on the back here. We're not gonna bother. We're just gonna put around a few ferns, one dandelion, and then just another fern there to finish it off. Let's have a look. Yeah, so because it looked okay, but I was like, damn, that is dirt. And what we're going to do here as well is, I think these look cool, but you know, all together, like the same, they don't really look that great. So we're just going to remove every one. You're just going to take one out, like that. It's just these little things. You may be thinking, oh, what's the point? They're just pressure plates. And maybe you see it as that, but I see it as just changing little things makes a gigantic improvement. And when the build's finished, you'll look at it and notice all these little details, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, that really did make an improvement. And I'll be like, yeah, see, told you. And then we're just going to take two off here, one off here. Seems that some pressure plate wasn't placed here, so let's just get out pressure plate. And you guys might have done this too, so be sure to watch the video closely just to see if you've made any mistakes. I mean, like, for example, putting down like carpet in spaces on the grass to make mowed lawn. Sometimes you can just forget the odd part of that, and you can literally go out of your build and see that, and you're like, oh damn, that doesn't look that great. So make sure you always, you know, double check what you're doing. We're just gonna go change the time here, so time set 3000. And yeah, I did have like I'd say like a 16-hour gap in between the uploads. That was just with some annoying inconvenience with school. Yeah, I completely hate school. It sucks so much at the moment. It's so goddamn pointless. I mean, we're rotating shapes at the moment. I mean, what relevance is that going to be in my life? Yeah, I'm going to go for a job interview and they're going to be like, oh, please rotate this shape. I'm going to be like, damn, I should have paid attention. What a shame. Anyway, getting off track a little bit there. Just going to put down some grass. Just here. Yeah, just like that. Again, just adds a little bit more detail to the build, and you know, we are working on exterior in this video, so everything is working out fine. What we're going to do here is we're going to add some Junglewood planks. So yep, you're going to have to remove that. Oh no, don't worry, for some reason I thought that was carpet. No idea why, but I just thought that. Then what we're going to do is get some item frames out, and can we use pressure plates for this? I'm not entirely sure. So let's see if this works. Yes, it does. Very nice. So you're basically just going to want to place that down and tilt it sideways, and you've got like a kind of draw looking thing. Then what we can do on the top is just add some flower pot. So let's just get a foul pot, and just put that on top. Nothing in, doesn't have to be. Just literally just adds a tiny bit more detail that really does show and look quite nice. So over this area, what we're going to be doing now is kind of like this, but in bigger sections. So we're going to jump one block, And then by 2 by 3, let's go with that. That seems to be the way. So alright, we'll leave this section out. And then I think what we should do is just jump one block, considering this isn't a huge section of the garden. Just jump some more. Again, this is just my own personal detail. I mean, see, they had something a little bit like this. It was kind of like pavement slabs, and we do get pavements, but you know, they would have to be stone or cobblestone, which wouldn't really suit the appeal of this build. So I was like, yeah, why not do that? See how much better that looks already. Alright, so another detail of this build was around about here we had this little kind of structure. So let me just figure out how this works. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is get out some light grey stained clay. If you're on survival, you know, no worries, you can just go get out some what's it called, just stone, you know, something like that. It'll work. I try and vary because I know I have a lot of different people building my stuff, so you people wondering why I'm doing this, a lot of people do actually build my stuff in survival. I know it's absolutely crazy. I mean, people must be absolutely insane to do that, but you know, I have people doing this, and it's pretty awesome. So I try and give you guys variation. So what we're gonna have here is like a little just cool little area just for lighting. Yeah, it's kind of like lighting. So let's bring this out like that, and then what we're gonna have here is literally just some stone slabs. So we use this different material. That's what I was thinking. We could have made it all out of stone, but if we use some stone slabs, so let's just go here. Then what we can have here is a little like step down. See, it just looks nice, just like that. So yeah, we have this little area here. I think what we should do here actually is just join this off, so I can, because you know this garden, right, it's kind of like grids. If we just look up, you know, like grid 1, grid 2, grid 3, grid 4, it's kind of like selected the architect that originally designed the like real life version of this house decided to go and use like this gridded sort of pattern, which I've never really seen before, and I'm really liking it. It looks awesome. Yeah, this is what he's kind of done here as well. So basically we just have a beacon here and here. Well, he has one beacon, but you know, we're gonna have to change a few things. Then let's just get out some white stained glass panes, and literally I guess this is kind of like a modern lamppost. I just wanted to put the glass around because of course on this the glass looks absolutely amazing. I mean, look, it glows, and especially the white glass as well just works really well with this type of material. So then if you see the house from the front here, you kind of see that, you know, just sticks out a little bit, adds a little bit of detail, looks pretty badass. I like it. Alright, so now what we're going to be doing is just adding a few more little lighting parts. So we're just going to get some torches, so you guys, like, probably in your own gardens, I have some like solar powered like lights just running along like your pathways, maybe in your garden, maybe outside your front of your house. Maybe you have a solar light here, and that's the kind of idea. So they don't have to be in a specific order, but just, you know, every few blocks just put one down, just like I'm doing here. Like, look for a gap where you haven't put some grass, for example. Let's just put one here. And for you shaders users, this will be a gigantic help. And it won't just be a help just for the shaders look, and it will be also a huge help for the appearance of the build, because literally it will just make it look so much brighter, and it just again adds a little bit of detail. So we need to continue this along here. So we're just going to do it across here, here, here. Just try and jump like at least 5 blocks, because if you have them all together it will look really bad, and you know, if you have them so apart you're literally getting no lighting to the place where you want lighting, so it becomes pretty pointless. So as you can see, adds a nice little bit of detail. Again, we're just detailing things up here. Alright, so there was a detail that I was thinking about changing, so I just have to look on my like thing. Alright, okay. So one thing that we have to do now is just go around the back. We may need to extend this plot size. Guys, that was the thing I was going to do, wasn't it? I said for the next video, make sure you remove this gigantic selected block. If you guys are like, oh, what the hell is that? Go watch, I think it was part 3, was it? Yeah, it was part 3. Go watch part 3, and near the end of the video, I said you're going to need to remove the selected chunk. I explained everything throughout different parts of the video, so you guys that are building this house will know. If you just want to, you know, watch the progression of this house and you're not actually doing the let's build, you know, it doesn't really matter for you. But if you guys were stuck on this, go watch my part 3 carefully. I'll meet you guys back in a second, and hopefully it should all be done by then. Hi guys, welcome back. So I will probably never look at dirt the same way again. That was absolutely vile. I do apologise for that. I didn't realise that it was going to be that much earth to remove. It probably took me something around 10 minutes. I imagine it took you guys that long as well. That was outrageous, so I do apologise for that. But of course, I've been hearing some comments. I just went off to check my YouTube in the middle of doing that, and someone said that there's actually a legit world edit that you can get for a world. And if you guys do want me in the future to do a video on how to use world edit, I'm still learning it myself, but you know, I'll learn fast. I can teach you guys how to do that too, so that could be pretty cool. Yeah, just some video suggestion ideas randomly came to me. That was awesome. So what we're going to do here is we're going to bring this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks. And I think, what could we have here? We could have a driveway here, but could we have a driveway here? We could maybe have a little park coming down here into a driveway. Oh yeah, that would be boss. So okay, we're gonna have a driveway here, so you're just gonna want to fill this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks up to the ceiling now. So let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, I don't think we will get around to interior in this video, but definitely by the next video, guys, we will hopefully be progressing in interior. I think the video has been going on for about 14 minutes now, something around that, so you know, it's not too bad. We're getting stuff done, and I think there was something around here that I was going to point out and have a look at. Oh no, I did sort out that in the last video. It was just like the part that was really annoying me, because I looked at it, I was like, yeah, that's not really a proper like overhang for the porch, where I was like, that needs to be sorted out. So we did that. I just forgot for some reason. By the way, guys, I am a skilled TNTer. I managed to actually clear most of that with TNT without actually damaging the house. I would highly recommend not doing it from previous experiences, but you know, it does work if you're good at it and accurate. So you're going to want to bring this back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 be enough? I think we're going to bring it back so it's even with the other side. So what you're going to need to do, if you don't have this already, is bring all these oak planks out again. So you have 1, 2, 3. Did I do that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. So 3. Are you in line? Are you in line? No, you're not. 2. Are you in line? I think you're in line. So only 2. You're only going to need to bring out another 2. I was just checking now, because I know that people get very frustrated over these sort of things, and yeah, we got to keep these sort of huge section shape flowing things going, because I'm liking them. They look awesome, completely badass, and I want to keep them going. So they just look sick. I mean, just like all these different platforms and levels just give the build a really nice look. I think it's pretty awesome. So we're just going to extend this out, and of course what I think we should do is have like a doorway here. So 1, 2, 2, 3. So yeah, let's go with 3. Then what we can do here is just keep this design going. So 1 grey stained glass pane at the bottom, and then just followed by the rest with 5 glass. I think that is a 5. I know this level is a slightly different height, so just 3 glass. Okay, so we've got a big wide entrance now. Let's see. Is this going to be a balcony? I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to hope no one falls off the side and dies, and we're literally just going to have it like this. But one thing that we could actually do, let's just see if this works. I don't know if this will work, but it's a cool little idea that I just had. Get some oak stairs, and this will just maybe add a bit of detail, maybe work. Like I said, I have no idea if this will work. It's either going to turn out completely wrong or actually amazing. So let's get out some oak stairs. Just place them there, all around, just 1 block away, so you can't, you know, see it too much. And of course, from the bottom, they will just look like normal blocks, so you know, you don't have to worry about the underneath appearance. It's just from the top and viewing down, you can actually see this from maybe the sides if you got high up enough. And this can sort of work as like maybe a security barrier, and you know, just add a bit more, because we could have some snow loungers out here. It's kind of what I want to have. So let's have a look. Oh yes, from the side that works amazingly. What about from the front? Does that work? I don't know. Yeah, I think that works, so we're going to get away with that. That looks cool. So we're just going to have that like this. What we're going to have now is from here onwards, like I say guys, from this stage onwards, I have no idea what things should look like, because literally I have no schematics of the build from this stage onwards. So I think what we should do here is just continue that like grey stained clay look. So we're going to continue this after we just go ahead and change the sneaky time, because it seems to have got dark again. There we go. I think we need a few windows actually, and since we said this is the garage, we're just going to extend the stone along. Yeah, since we said this is the garage, of course we're going to need a garage door. My favourite material for this is quartz pillars, but in this particular case, I don't think that's going to work. I think what we should do is get up some glass panes, just standard ones, because we're going to need a little bit of lighting on the sides. I like the frontal look. Gee, how would this look flowing through there? Just no, I'm going to get rid of that, but it was a cool idea, but you know, it just doesn't, I don't know, some of you may think it looks cool, but I'm definitely leaving it like that, but I don't think that would work. So let's come out 3, 4, 5, let's say 6, yeah, like that. So I just do these little things because I've been watching so many builders, or you just kind of pick it up with just adding tiny little details like this everywhere, like I said out the front. And just a tripwire hook, just simple. Actually, you know, let's have 2 just because we can. Yeah, just adding simple details like this all the time. When you go back and look at your build after, you know, building for a few, like 20-30 minutes, it really pays off and really does look pretty cool. So I don't know, what about this? I've just been experimental with shapes at the moment. Does that look cool? Kind of ruins the sleek look from here. What about if we make this 2? Would that work like that, or would that just make it look fat? Well, I like that, but you see, if we do that, then we need to make this 2. Let's see if we can do this, because this is pretty cool. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, we're keeping that for our garage design. Very simple, cool looking. And you know what? Just for a little touch of detail, I can't overshoot this video too much, but I will try and do my best at getting as much detail in. As we just place a sign here, just got equals, just hold that down, it looks cool. And then we just go 0, 2, 3, and we go 4, 5, 6, 7, then we just go 8, 9, 10, like that. So that's kind of your pin code to get into garage, and then you can lift it up. Like, I'm really role playing this, but you know, we're thinking realistically here. Now what we're going to do actually is, we haven't had much black stained clay over the side. It's a material that I really do like, especially on the Flows HD texture pack. What we could have here is we could bring it back 1. Have it going up, say, this high, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Then we'll come across 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 6 should work. And we will just have a gigantic glass pane here, just letting in a nice little bit of lighting. And underneath, I think what we should do is use some snow. I used this before, and basically what this does is it just lightens up the appeal and look at the window. And it really does work. It looks pretty cool. So we're just going to have this. Like I said, I have no idea what these sides look like. So if you were originally looking at the house, yeah, you kind of won't see what I'm doing from these episodes onwards, because all the house details really ended at last videos. Let's have a look at that. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. I'm liking that. Of course, it doesn't look complete. That, yeah, I'm aware of that. And see why I did this for a reason as well, is because we can add another shape just overhanging here. And just the reason for the windows is they're just going to let in a really nice amount of lighting. So yeah, we got that, but you know, we need some wood. We definitely do need some wood. What about actually would this work? I'm really not sure, guys. I'm just experimenting. You know what? I think that might work. Had another cool idea as well. Because we can have the black stained clay, you know, you can just see how it just divides from white to black to see-through to wood. Just kind of cool looking. What we could have here is maybe, if you guys want to do this, I think I'm just going to leave it out because I don't really think it's needed. But what you could do is just add some carpet, like white, just normal carpet, just from here to the top. and that could look like some blinds, some outside blinds, just to, you know, shut off the light on and off. But I'm not sure. I might do that off camera. But I'm liking that. That's cool. I think we're gonna go keep that. So let's go have a look from the top and see what we got to deal with here. Alright. So I can get a sort of idea of what shapes we need. So I'm gonna do a huge stage here and get out some oak slabs, so I can just, you know, we can look at this and know where we have to head with the design of the structure. So for this stage of the build, I think this was a fair part of the size of the build. So let's just come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we'll leave two at the back here, just to, you know, keep them like sectioned square shapes, keep going. So what you're going to want to do here is actually a more wise decision would be to go use blocks, or we could keep it slabs. Actually, yeah, we should definitely do that. What am I doing here? Delete all of this and just keep it as slabs, because you see, if we keep it as slabs, let's just come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was that what we agreed with? No, we got to leave 2, so 7, 8. Is that the third one? So yeah, 9. Okay, this is what we're going to keep going with, because literally we can have it just changing from one slab height to another room, and that won't be much. Like, it would definitely be very noticeable when you step into rooms, because I like how in all these awesome Minecraft builders you go into the houses and like all the ceiling heights change and everything, and it just looks so cool, realistic, and just looks amazing. So that's what we're going to do in this build, you know. You can sort of see the shapes flowing through nicely here. Then what we're going to do is to continue this design. I did say, I think at one stage, that I was just going to have this at the front, but I disagree with myself. I think we should have this flowing all the way back. They're only going to be on individual like roofing tops. It's just like a tiley look, I guess, just a more modern, sleek look, because that's what this build is. Just go change the time again. I think that means that we've been recording for like 20 minutes now. 25 actually, probably. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to keep this going. I don't want to overshoot, because I don't really like making videos more than 30 minutes long, because, you know, you guys kind of, you'll be watching a video for 30 minutes and building probably for a longer period of time than that, because, you know, you can't just constantly watch a video while building unless you're an absolute boss, which some of you guys might be. I don't judge. Yeah, so we're going to keep that, and then what I think through here we can have is maybe, I did incorporate this idea of having a swimming pool, like an indoor swimming pool. So maybe what we could do here is just let's just bring this back one. You're going to see why in a second. Maybe we can have just a strip of glass over the top where you can literally view up onto the sky while swimming. I mean, it's just a cool little detail. So what we can do now, just to wrap the video up, is just select our room. So we can just go around and just basically, so we know here, within this perimeter, we're not going to use this particular material. Actually, what I should probably use is snow to mark this out. So guys, we're not using these particular materials. These are basically what a lot of builders do, and it will help you guys out with the tutorial as well, is they mark out their room. So we can mark out positioning. So we know in this part, you know, we're having a swimming pool. In this part here, we're having a garage with a front entrance. So the garage will probably end around here, seeping through, and then probably having, you know, a doorway here. So we can sort of see our visions. Over here, I want to have a gigantic hallway, like a really posh one with some huge minimalistic stairs. I think that would look badass. And yeah, that would be cool. So one thing that we do need to do is continue this along, because I don't think it should just end here. And the bats are back. And so yeah, one thing that I did recommend, and if you guys haven't done it and you still have the chance to survive, I would definitely recommend going and adding some torches around the center of the build, the parts to get the blackest basically. You're going to want to do this for various reasons. The main reason, bats, they won't go away and they will annoy you. Yeah, so you're going to want to do that for the bat's sake, because as you can see, I haven't done that myself, and because I haven't done that, they're going everywhere like crazy. Alright, so we're going to mark that off here, because this part here shouldn't be shown, you know. This is just a floor marker that we're doing here. We may have slabs, we may have carpet here, we may have parts of the room that are all different heights, who knows. You know, we're in an early stage, like I said. This is probably going to be like a 9 episodes long or something like that. It's going to be crazy. I've always wanted to do a huge house like this. I've just never got around to it on a tutorial basis. I have made them off camera when I just used to build for fun before YouTube, but now I like to show my best builds on YouTube, because you know, if you build something awesome, then you're going to want other people to see it, of course. And hopefully this build's going to look awesome. We're hoping. So yeah, I think this should end here. So that maybe we can have, I don't know, just saying, we could maybe have a hot tub up here, because a huge feature of this build is going to be the huge like supports that go out, so the huge balconies on different sides and different shapes of this structure. So we could have maybe a jacuzzi inside, maybe just a hot tub outside. You know, we can play around with all this cool stuff. So let's go change the time to eliminate any darkness with the shader pack, which is a huge thing. And one thing that I do want to do is continue this jungle wood, because I really actually think it looks effective around it. So what we're going to be doing is just, you know, comment 2, I think. This is in jungle wood. Yeah, we're going to comment 2. Then we're going to come back, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think 8 should be enough. And then we're going to come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9. Like that. It's going to add some really awesome shapes. And we're going to have some huge windows at the back of this build viewing out onto our garden. And God, garden. See, if you have an awesome house like this, you're going to have an awesome garden. So I don't know how many parts it's going to take me to complete that thing. I think the biggest garden I've ever done was probably about 2-3 episodes, and that was pretty cool. I can't remember that. I'm not sure if that was for this channel or my previous channel, which we are revamping very soon. It's called Modern Minecraft Builds. I almost hit 4K subscribers on that channel, which was pretty amazing. But I thought, you know, so I shared that channel with my friend, and I was like, why don't I just go ahead and make my own channel like he did? So I did, and it turned out pretty awesome. You guys seem to like it, and I still probably have some original fans from that channel that have moved over to my new channel. So that's pretty awesome. So what we're going to do here is just get some glass. Just put it there. I disagree with the glass positioning. Cool. And cool shape maybe to change things around. Doesn't work with that material. I think what we're going to have to do is use some jungle wood here. Maybe bring out 2, maybe 2's too dramatic, maybe just 1. Yeah, it's too dramatic. Maybe just 1. No, 1 works. Like so. Okay. Yeah, because I really do like this material, and I think it really worked nicely, and I wanted to include more of it in my build. So we're going to have some big windows here. So just for now, I'm just going to leave this huge area open to just let in some light. Of course, that's not going to be the shape of my build. That's just, you know, letting in light, like I said. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to end the video here. So in the following video, if you are wondering what we've done, we've added some nice exterior tweaks. We've finished off the whole of the front garden. Now the front of the house, it's pretty much all complete, so that's one tick list for my thing. The house is looking absolutely beautiful. I think this is probably one of my best creations, alongside with my penthouse I built for my other channel, and some absolutely other crazy creations I've done, but this is definitely at the top of that list. So I just want to say thank you for watching. The next part of this video will hopefully be out tomorrow. I think it definitely will be out tomorrow, so yeah, I'm guaranteeing that. The texture pack, shaders pack, the music that was used in this video will all be linked down in the description. So if you want to check out any of that stuff, just go to the description. If you see someone down in the comment sections that's like asking a question that you know, please go ahead and help each other out, because it really does help me keep having to comment easy things to people. And yeah, just thank you so much for being awesome, checking out this video. Make sure you give it a like if you want to see the next part, and please do subscribe. I'm aiming for 2,000 subscribers. If you guys could make that happen, that would be awesome. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See you guys later.